Eva said she wants to be around a bit longer to enjoy life, share healthy recipes, and hopefully give away a lot more crock pots.
Yes, as many crock pots as I've handed out, and the people that I've met, and the people I continue to meet, I would say yes. Yes, I've made a difference.
Here at Dixon United Methodist, I'd say this was the perfect recipe.
Ladies, it has been my pleasure.
With just the right amount of seasoning and TLC.
From my kitchen to your kitchen, Bon appetit.
James Brown, News Center 7.
And she also told James she has applied for a new micro grant so she can keep the crockpot lady going. If you know someone making a difference, James would love to hear your ideas. Let him know on Facebook or you can email him. Well, tomorrow is Easter, and the National Retail Federation says Americans are spending more on celebrations this year than ever before. We stopped by Esther Price to see how busy they've been. Staff there told us this is their second biggest time of the year, only after Christmas. Esther Price says it'll sell more than 10,000 filled eggs and more than 30,000 solid bunnies.
So what's in the bag? Well, I got some Easter bunnies and some Easter eggs.
They come generation after generation, and they can remember when they were young, their father or grandfather taking them to Esther Price candies.
The National Retail Federation says Americans will spend $24 billion this Easter. Well, Marshmallow Peeps may soon need a makeover if the manufacturer wants to keep selling them in California. That's because state lawmakers have proposed a ban on some chemical additives contained in the candy. The 5 chemicals on the list, which include red dye number 3 and titanium dioxide, are used to add color and texture to candy.
These substances are already banned in the European Union and in many other countries and jurisdictions around the world. And the reason that they're banned is because there are very strong scientific links to very serious health harms. So cancer, reproductive issues, developmental and behavioral issues in kids.
And if passed and signed into law, the ban would go into effect in 2025. Well, real-life Easter bunnies make great pets, so at least according to their owners. This is Jackson. He's a giant continental rabbit who is a pet and companion for a physiotherapist. Giant continental rabbits can weigh up to 33 pounds and are becoming increasingly popular as house pets in the UK.
He's almost 11 kilos, and most people's dogs don't come up to that. You know, a small spaniel will be 11 and a half, 12 kilos. And he's solid. I mean, when you pet him like a dog. You know, he's certainly not one of these sort of little bunnies that are going to break.
And she says Jackson has even learned some basic commands, although he does not always obey those commands.
He's probably got like kangaroo legs at that size. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
I was going to say, he's cute. I'd keep him as a pet.
Yeah.
He's huge.
I don't know if he'd be harder. I don't know if he'd be faster or slower. So maybe he'd be harder to catch.
I read that they are a lot of maintenance, though. They shed
bunnies,
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, those especially the
That's my
giant bunnies right there.
by the way. Bunny. So,
Bunny?
Yeah, or is it the I don't remember.
I don't know.
Anyway, I know I'm a bunny. I know I'm a rabbit. So something else, we can expect rabbits tomorrow. We can expect some chilly temps tomorrow morning, kind of like what we had this morning. Got down to 35 degrees this morning. It'll be around there tomorrow morning, if not just slightly warmer. I mean, today we didn't hit the 60s in Dayton, but it certainly was kind of nice outside, especially once that cloud cover got out of the way. We felt some really nice temperatures out there. But we likely will hit the 60s tomorrow, even if only Oxford had gotten to the 60s today. Temperatures right now, 45 degrees, still hanging on to 50 down in Oxford. 37 in Richmond, you got a few 30s, 37 in Wapakoneta as well. But with the clear skies, we're going to drop back down into the mid-30s. So it will be right around where we were this morning, with temperatures slowly on the rise. I mean, we are a little bit warmer than this time yesterday. We're about 3 degrees warmer in Dayton. So there is a little bit of a difference here. And as we move into the rest of the week, there certainly will be a lot of difference. In fact, we're looking at temperatures in the 80s, most likely. 80s? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next several days. You can see we're typically about 62 degrees this time of year in the afternoon. So we're already starting off tomorrow above average. I mean, barely, but a little bit. 64, 68 on Monday, 72, 76, and then 80 degrees for Thursday. Not just one, but perhaps even 2 days. Now, if we get up to 78, that'll be the warmest since October 28th. If we get up to 79, the warmest since early October. And anything above that to 94 actually will be the warmest since late September. So yeah, it's going to be potentially, most likely, the warmest temperatures we've experienced since late September. Cloud cover this morning, we started off a little bit of cloudy, but eventually by the afternoon, a lot of that pushed off to the side, and we saw some sunshine to help warm things up a bit, so it was pretty nice. One reason for that is because this area of high pressure. Areas of high pressure are usually around nice weather. They usually bring nice weather across the way, and so it might bring cold weather, but they bring clear skies for the most part. They're associated with nice days, and that's what we had just toward our north. You can see just north of Michigan. So not so bad, and that area of high pressure is still going to influence our weather pattern for the most part here into the next several hours and the next several days, actually. Here's the morning. If you're going to Mass or something in the morning, just be prepared to be a little chilly, but we'll see lots of sunshine. Easter egg hunts by the afternoon. You're still looking good there. And then even into Monday, not looking so bad. So tonight down to 36 degrees. Clear and cold in the next 7 days. We're going to look pretty good as well. So a high of 64 on Easter Sunday. That's not too bad, but you can see the 80s do return once we hit Thursday and Friday.
All right, thank you, Robert. Well, for centuries, America has been the destination for refugees looking for a safe home. We'll show you the program that aims to make that transition easier for them.